So, guys, I want to present to you some of the takeaways during the campaign.
Palm oil, the value of the export from palm oil is about the same value from we get from crude oil. Imo State can export palm oil.
Here are some of the takeaways during Peter Obi and Dati Ahmed's campaign in Owerri yesterday. Peter Obi has promised the Imolite that with him, Imo State will begin to export palm oil. So guys, it might surprise you to know that some countries are making more money.
Palm oil, the value of the export from palm oil is about the same value from we get from crude oil. Imo State can export palm oil.
It might surprise you to know that some countries are making more money from palm oil than what Nigeria is making from oil that they get from the Niger Delta. So guys, you can see that what we really lack in this country is that we don't have politicians that think. We don't have creative politicians. The main challenge that Nigerian government is having, or the main challenge that Nigeria as a country is having, is that we lack leaders, that think. We lack leaders that are creative. We lack people that can come, and make something out of nothing. We only have leaders that knows how to share. They only want to see that money and begin to share it. And that is the kind of leaders that we have in the National Assembly, in the Senate. These are the people making laws for us. They are not creative, as in, how can Nigeria, begin to make money from things we think do not worth? You can imagine there are countries that are recycling their waste and they are making a hell of money from it. Who can think about that in the National Assembly? We rather have people that will come to tell us that they have 4 wives and they've produced 28 children. They're about to make it up to 30. These are the kind of leaders that we have in the National Assembly. People that don't think, no creativity in them. But I tell you, Peter Obi came with a promise to the people of Imo State, telling them that they will start exporting palm oil. Look at the Nigerian government and the Imo State government. They don't even think about how to maximize the opportunities that are in palm oil production. They don't even think in that aspect. But I thank God Peter Obi is bringing this to the spotlight. I tell you, palm oil is needed all over the world because it's used for so many things outside cooking. And I tell you, this is one of the agricultural aspects that Nigeria can look into and use it to turn things around. Honestly, recently there is a bill in the National Assembly on how to share money to the less privileged. That is to tell you that these people, they only think about sharing. Look at the handout that they've been giving since Owerri came into power. It has not even changed anything. Tell me, if they had used that money to build schools for the northerners, or they've used that money to even build hospitals for the people in the north, because they are the people benefiting from this handout, but you don't see it reflecting in their lives. Tell me, if the federal government had gathered all this money and used it to build schools, to educate the people, and use it to build hospitals to take care of the children, especially the children in the north and the women there, in few years to come, you'll see that people will start benefiting from all this. But they keep handing out 5,000 naira, 10,000 naira, and still leaving their people in poverty. These are some of the money that they borrow. They borrow money to share. That is the kind of people we have in government. People that borrow money to share. But I tell you, Peter Obi is changing the narrative. Every state has got something to offer. Peter Obi is a creative leader. Peter Obi, every state he goes, he tells them what he's going to do with them if he becomes the president of Nigeria. And this is what we want. God has blessed Nigeria with so much resources, but we don't know how to maximize them. We don't know how to get the best out of them. So guys, I don't know what you are waiting for if you are still undecided on who to vote for. Are you still following the APC politicians? I tell you, come and join the Peter Obi camp, join the obedient family, and let us all come together to vote for Peter Obi. Peter Obi is the right man for this job. Peter Obi is competent. Peter Obi has credibility. We can trust him.
The presidential candidate of Labour Party says Nigeria will be a net exporter of palm oil for economic prosperity. Addressing thousands of his supporters at the party's presidential rally in Owerri, the Imo State capital, Mr. Obi said the state has an arable land for agricultural development. TVC News Prince Oba reports. After that, we'll have the weather forecast and business news.
Labour Party presidential campaign train moved to Imo State. The crowd of supporters were on the ground to receive Mr. Peter Obi, his vice presidential candidate, and other party stalwarts. For Peter Obi, his presidency will unlock Nigeria's great potentials, which have not been harnessed by successive administrations.
Imo State of potential. Today, the greatest Malaysia exports palm oil. The value of the export from palm oil is about the same value we get from crude oil. Imo State can export palm oil. Madam Palm. Imo State can export palm oil. Imo State can export cassava. I say we will go back to agriculture.
Right now in northern Nigeria, there is nobody's name they are calling like Peter Obi. There is nobody that they are scared of because of the truth is going to bring like Peter Obi. We mean business. Nigeria will move from consumption to production.
We have 93,000 polling units in the north, from Kwara, Benue, up to the north. Those 93,000 polling units are going to be mined by organic supporters who love Obi genuinely.
These Labour Party supporters believe the emergence of Peter Obi will change the country's narrative in the Committee of Nations.
The only presidential candidate that has all it takes to rebuild this country, make this country become viable again, make us proud as Nigerians.
He is a man to behold. He is not just an ordinary being. He is a spirit that has come in human form to work and liberate Nigeria from the shackles of hunger.
With the new Nigerian mantra, the emergence of Mr. Peter Obi as presidential candidate, the party has continued to gain traction, especially among the youths. Prince Oba, TVC.
So guys, let me know what you think about this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, share it with your friends and families, and I plead with you to turn on your notification bell so that each time I upload a new video, you'll be notified. Thank you and God bless you. Bye.